Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Stephanie Bain, and I'm the AVID liaison here at Texas A&M University-Kingsville, or TAMUK as we like to call it. AVID stands for Advancement via Individual Determination, and in 2019 we became the first four-year higher ed institution to be named an AVID National Demonstration Site. Our Center for Student Success was built on a circle of care model which encompasses academic collegiate enhancement, professional development, academic advising, first-year seminar, the Writing Center, peer mentoring and tutoring, and a starfish alert system. This video is going to showcase just a few of the ways we utilize high-impact practices in our everyday lives interacting with our students. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Dr. Shannon Baker, and I'm the Associate Vice President for Student Success here at Texas A&M University-Kingsville. It has been my privilege to guide our unit through this past year of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we wanted to take a few minutes to talk to you about how we adapted to the pandemic, and more importantly, what we learned from the pandemic as lessons to carry into the future for our operations of student success. As it became aware that we would be facing an unprecedented situation of a pandemic, of course, we kept the well-being of our students and staff at the core of every decision that we made. As the pandemic began, we kept four principles at center of mind. First was to protect the well-being and public health of our staff and our students. Second was to provide consistency. We wanted to be sure that students were being treated the same across the unit, that we didn't have one student able to meet with someone face-to-face, even if 6 feet apart and with a mask on, and another student being required to meet virtually, so we wanted to be consistent. Third, we wanted to ensure that our students had clear communications. Things were changing rapidly, people felt unsure and worried, and so we wanted students to have good communication so that they would know precisely where they could turn for help. And fourth, we knew that we needed to evolve. Some of our ideas at the start of the pandemic, frankly, weren't that good. They didn't work out that well. And so we had to put those ideas aside and move on to a new and improved idea to continually work to help our students better than we had the week before. So what did we do? Of course, like everybody, we went online. We did not miss a day of services as students returned from spring break. The tutoring sessions were intact. Advisors were ready and willing to meet with students through Blackboard Collaborate. And we updated our website. We provided information about how to now make appointments for tutoring sessions that used to be walk-in, and for how to access your advisor through Blackboard Collaborate. So we updated our website and we went online. But the bigger question is not what did we do, but what will we do in the future? What did we learn from this pandemic that we can carry with us to the future? We learned that our students needed some help with study skills because they were learning in a new online environment. They were uncertain of how to proceed or even how to manage their time, which was now so much more unstructured than it had been before. And so we offered study skill sessions through our peer mentors, and we plan to maintain those services after the pandemic because, let's face it, the average college student can always use some help with how to study and how to manage their time more wisely. We also grew worried about students who were progressing from one course in a sequence to the next course in a sequence. Had they learned as effectively in spring of 2020 as we had hoped? Were they ready for fall 2021? We were nervous, and so were faculty members. And so we designed a series of course refresh sessions to help students prepare for that next course in their course sequence. And we do plan to maintain some of these types of offerings as well. We also utilized brief videos that help both students and faculty alike. The UNIV, or First Year Experience faculty, worked hard during the pandemic to create these videos to address issues such as time management or how to appropriately email your professor. How does the professor know which section you're from? You need to include that in your subject line of your email. And so we provided these brief videos that were used by students and faculty alike to help them in their adjustment, and we'll continue to utilize these videos as students like learning from these tools. We also enhanced the holistic approach that we take to student success. We had already begun our social work referral services, but we really shined a spotlight on those as suddenly we had many more students suffering from housing insecurity, food insecurity, worrying about their families, wondering if they would have the right technology to get by. And so we expanded our social work referral services and also introduced a pandemic intervention flag in Starfish, which a faculty member can raise if he or she has non-academic concerns about a student. We do hope to maintain this flag after the pandemic as a care and concern flag because many of our first-generation college students and Pell-eligible college students face these non-academic concerns at any time, and we want to be there to help them. We also started thinking about how students were going to feel when they return to campus full-time. Many of them haven't been in a classroom with other students for over a year. And so we realize that we need to really work at helping them rebuild a sense of connection, trust, and belonging in a classroom. We won't be just teaching them academics in the fall. We literally need to teach them how to engage in collaborative learning once again, and AVID strategies will be perfect for that task. And so I sit here today hopeful that the fall semester of 2021 is going to feel normal again, even if we're still wearing masks, and that we'll once again gather together and share a laugh or maybe even a hug. But I want to know that we've emerged from this pandemic better and stronger, and that we will take the lessons learned to help the next generation of college students. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching our video today. You can check out additional Center for Student Success videos on our YouTube webpage. Stay tuned.